As Jesus was walking beside the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon, called Peter, and his brother Andrew. They were casting a net into the lake, for they were fishermen. "Come, follow me," Jesus said, "and I will send you out to fish for people." At once they left their nets and followed him. Going on from there, he saw two other brothers, James, son of Zebedee, and his brother John. They were in a boat with their father Zebedee, preparing their nets. Jesus called them, and immediately they left the boat and their father and followed him.
I'm just like a fish. I'm just like a fish. And what I mean is that you got to taste and you got to see. Taste and see. And when you taste it and when you hear it, it sounds so good. It brings joy. It brings life. In fact, it is life. And because it's life, I follow it. And as I follow it, I find that all my needs are taken care of. All my needs are taken care of, and I do not have to worry about anything. I can drop anything, and I have to worry about nothing because God supplies all my needs. Jesus called for his first disciples. Jesus called for his first disciples in Matthew 4, 18 through 22. As Jesus was walking beside the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon called Peter and his brother Andrew. They were casting a net into the lake, for they were fishermen. "Come follow me," Jesus said, "and I will send you out to fish for people." At once they left their nets and followed him. So he's going to teach them how to fish for people, for others to taste and see what is good, what is life. Now, Peter and Andrew didn't worry. They were fishermen. They gave up their life to follow what is life. They didn't worry about, well, I got to make my money today, what I'm going to eat, what I'm going to take on the road. They didn't worry about none of that. We depend on God and nothing else. Going on from there, he saw two brothers, James, son of Zebedee, and his brother John. They were in a boat with their father Zebedee, preparing their nets. Jesus called them, and immediately they left the boat and their father and followed him. They tasted, they saw, they heard, they followed. Left their family, left their father, who they knew all their life, left their job, left their hobbies. This is how we become disciples. This is how we follow. This is how we leave the world and follow Christ. We don't worry about what we're going to eat or what we're going to wear. We don't depend on anything else but God. We depend on God. It's God who waters. We plant. God waters. God plants. God makes it grow. We eat. The animals eat. And we have food. So we have nothing to worry about. When we stop depending on God, then that's when we have problems. But when we're following God, we don't worry about what we're going to eat, what we're going to wear. We must become fishers of men. Let everybody else know how great is our God. How great is our God.